time, Charlamagne. Who got the donkey of the day today?
Well, just hilarious. Donkey of the day for Friday, October 13th. Friday the 13th! Goes to a Kansas teacher named Stephen Taylor. Well, actually a Kansas teacher who got fired named Stephen Taylor. Yes, Stephen Taylor was fired from Olathe's Mill Creek Campus Alternative School in September after board members objected to a series of TikTok videos Stephen Taylor had made. If it ain't that damn TikTok, it's Instagram. If it ain't that damn Instagram, it's Facebook. If it ain't that damn Facebook, it's the 24th letter in the alphabet. When will y'all realize that whatever happens online can absolutely impact your life offline? Okay, and Stephen Taylor has learned that the hard way, but maybe he doesn't care because he doesn't want to be a teacher anyway. See, Stephen has been a stand-up comedian for 8 years and a teacher for 6, and I feel for Stephen because he says the reason he's doing comedy on Tickless is because he only gets paid $45,000 a year and he works all the time. I'm telling you right now, I'll be the first to tell you that I believe teachers are criminally underpaid. Drop on the clues bombs for all the teachers out there. My mother was a public school teacher in Berkeley County in South Carolina. She told me that the most she ever made annually was $30,000 a year. That's why teachers are so special, because most teachers want to be teachers because they genuinely enjoy teaching. They genuinely enjoy pouring into our badass little kids. Do you understand the enormous responsibility we put on teachers? Not only do they teach our kids, but the fact that we are trusting our kids with another adult for several hours a day. Think about that. Think about that for a second. Just think about that, Envy. We all parents. Reg, you a parent. We all parents, right? Think about how protective we are over our children, yet we entrust another adult to watch over them for several hours a day. It's quite unbelievable that we trust teachers the way we do, yet we don't compensate them financially, okay? The way they should be anyway. And in some cases, you end up getting guys like Stephen Taylor who eventually reveal themselves to be people who shouldn't be teachers. Would you like to know some of the things Stephen Taylor was doing? Well, let's go to Tickseed for the report.
Teachers, if a student is annoying you, just remember, you can lie. There's nothing that says you have to tell the truth all the time. I teach history. I tell my students the wrong stuff all the time when they annoy me. I tell them that Abraham Lincoln invented the car. That's why it's named after him. Oh. I tell them Logan Paul and Jake Paul had a great-grandfather named Paul Revere, because they don't even know how names work anymore. And I crop dust them all the time. I save up big, milky, lactose-intolerant farts, and I drop bombs silently because I'm an adult and I know my body. And then I just let it stew. And then I walk away and I go, oh my God, it stinks over there. And then they have to sit with it. And you know what? They can't fire me because they need me too badly.
Damn.
Yo, that is funny.
Damn.
That is
Drop
funny.
on the clues bombs for Stephen Taylor. I was entertained. Cut it short. He's still getting donkey. Now, he could just be practicing material via Tagoe, but even if he is, our kids are too precious to be playing with. Now, I'm not with the crop dusting. All right, don't fart on my kids, bro, directly or indirectly. All right?
That's funny, though.
I don't fart in my clothes, so I damn sure not going to fart on anybody, especially somebody's kids. All right, I have a lot of rules to farting. Number one, if you fart while you're praying, the prayer is null and void. Don't even play with God like that, all right? The Bible says God created man in his image according to his likeness. So if someone was speaking to you and pleading to you about something, asking you for something, and they just farted while they was asking you for something, would you take them serious or grant their request? Okay, I know the answer is no. That's how God feels when you fart while praying. Okay, another fart rule I have is I don't think men should fart around other men. I personally believe a man farting around another man is a very primal way of flirting. You want me to know what your ass smell like, okay, or lack thereof. So if it's a very loud fart with no smell, he's letting you know he's ready for action, all right? Honestly, Stephen Taylor might have to register as a sex offender, okay? Intentionally, purposefully, and willfully dust cropping kids, all right? Do you know farting on humans under the age of 18 is illegal? Do your Googles.
No, it's not.
Do your Googles. Google it right now. It's a form of chemical warfare.
You're lying.
You've heard of tear gas?
Yes.
Farting on people is considered rear gas, and it's a felony in 50 states. Now, here's the thing. I just made that whole farting on people as a felony thing up, but you should believe me even when I'm lying, because a person that's honest about lying is a person you can trust. This is why you can't trust Stephen Taylor, because Stephen said he lies to his students all the time. He says, I tell my students the wrong things all the time when they annoy me. Right? When they annoy me. Clearly a joke, but the reason you can't trust him is because he says he only lies to his students when they annoy him. I don't trust people who lie when they are annoyed or mad. I only trust people who lie for fun like me. Now, here's the reason Stephen Taylor is getting donkey today. It's simply because he made the choice to get fired. What do you mean he made the choice to get fired? Well, let's go to WDAF Fox 4 for a report, please.
Today I woke up, got ready, went to work, only to find the parking lot empty because today is President's Day and I'm a teacher and also an idiot.
Stephen Taylor has been a stand-up comedian for 8 years and teacher for 6, most recently at Olathe's Mill Creek Campus Alternative School. And he also makes TikTok videos.
The reason that I'm doing comedy on TikTok is to make money because you only pay me $45,000 a year and I work all the time.
A series of videos at the beginning of the school year got him called into HR with the unusual question: how often he passes gas near students. He was told to take the videos down and asked to see the district's social media policy.
They don't understand it. The social media policies are designed for MySpace. They are years behind where we're currently at in the world, which is TikTok is alive and well. Everybody's on it.
Policy goes on to say you shouldn't post anything online you wouldn't say at a public meeting or to a member of the media. Now Taylor's talked to both as the district moved for termination after he says he refused to sign a non-disclosure agreement and resign.
All you had to do was take the video down, Stephen, and you would still have your job. Are you making $45,000 a year on Taco Bell? If not, what's the point? Okay, this is what I be saying when folks choose viral over value. A paycheck has actual monetary value. Going viral on TikTok Boom could have some monetary value, but clearly for you it's not. And if ticket holder not paying your bills, then there's nothing to discuss. Just take the video down. But Stephen, God works in not so mysterious ways. I'm glad you didn't take it down because it's good we know what your priorities are. All right, you don't want to be a teacher anyway. You want to be a stand-up comic. We don't want you to be a teacher because you don't want to be. If your priority when you are in the classroom is not our kids, then beat it. All right, we only need teachers teaching our kids that want to be there. If a paycheck is your motivation for being a teacher, then you have zero motivation because teachers don't make no damn money, sadly. Okay, all right? But Stephen, I need you to hear this. Teaching is not a job. It's a lifestyle. It permeates your whole life. All you doing, Stephen, is permeating poops, okay? And always remember, a teacher cannot teach anybody anything. A teacher can only make you think. In Stephen Taylor's case, he doesn't want to teach anybody anything. He can only make things stink. Please give Stephen Taylor the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
You are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yeehaw.
So you've never crop dusted a plane before?
I don't fart in my clothes. You know this.
I think that's a lie.
I don't fart in my clothes.
I think it's a lie when you tell you.
Don't disrespect me. I don't fart in my clothes.
I don't believe you.
I don't fart in my clothes. This ain't one of the times I'm lying. I don't fart in my clothes.
Yeah, all right. Well, how do I know if you're telling the truth when you're always lying?
I'm not always lying. First of all, I tell you when I'm lying. That's why you can trust me. Okay? A person that's honest about lying is a person you can trust. I tell you, believe me when I'm lying. Right. I'll tell you before I lie that I'm lying. Red, or I'll tell you immediately after I lied that I'm lying.
So you're lying. Red, have you ever passed gas on a plane? Red, you're lying.
I feel like you should be arrested. People who pass gas on the plane or poop on the plane should be arrested. Sydney. We are in this enclosed space. The air is already very thin up there. It's disgusting.
Cindy, you ever pass gas on a plane? She's saying talk to Nick. That means yes. Nick, Nick, you're lying. When you went to New Orleans, that long ass flight, you didn't pass gas one time?
No, man. We don't fart in our clothes. And if you do got to fart, you go to the bathroom like a civilized person, pull your pants down, fart, and go back to your seat.
Cap. All right.
Listen, man, I can only tell you.
All right. Well,
I ain't here to make you understand.
All right. Well.
Donkey Today is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.